Many ahadith came regarding the Khawarij. Many ahadith. From them is that the Prophet ﷺ said, يَأْتِ فِي آخِرِ الزَّمَانِ قَوْمٌ حُدَثَاءُ الْأَسْنَانِ سُفَهَاءُ الْأَحْلَامِ. There will come at the end of time a people who will be young in the tooth and foolish in the mind. حُدَثَاءُ الْأَسْنَانِ, they will be young people. Not older people, not people of wisdom. And they will be foolish in the mind. And we know the Khawarij will come out from time after time after time until the Dajjal comes from among them. Lakin this remains a sifa min sifat al-Khawarij until today. Young kids, young people, hudatha'ul asnan, sufaha'ul ahlam. They're fools, they're not wise, they're not learned people. They're not people who have the wisdom of studying for a prolonged period of time, nor are they people who have the age of wisdom. And I think you can apply this to Khawarij al-Asr, the Khawarij of today, just like you can apply it to the Khawarij of old. You see a bunch of kids, young people, if they have an imam, their imam is a young guy, telling these kids to go out and slaughter people and kill them without right, and all of this. Knowledge, mostly they follow the storytellers. That's the reality. Most of the time they follow the storytellers, not the people of knowledge. Like with that, they are a people of the Khawarij of old were a people of ibadah. And why this is important, we mentioned the hadith, يَحْكِرُ أَحَدُكُمْ صَلَاتَهُ مَعَ صَلَاتِهِمْ وَصِيَامَهُ مَعَ صِيَامِهِمْ. One of you would belittle his prayer with regard to their prayer and his fasting with regard to their fasting. Don't let the apparent religiousness of the Khawarij fool you with regard to what they believe. This is also applicable for Khawarij al-Asr. Even though Khawarij al-Asr are a mixed bunch. They are not people of ibadah like the people of the past used to be. Like maybe a person will come to you with a very long beard. Maybe a person will come to you who has a beautiful recitation of the Quran. In some of the narrations it mentions, they will say the speech of the best of the people. يَقُولُونَ مِنْ خَيْرِ قَوْلِ الْبَرِيَّةِ. So what will they tell you? We need to establish the ruling of Allah. لا حكم إلا لله. There's no ruling except by Allah. They will say beautiful words. We need to establish al-jihad fi sabilillah. They'll say words min khayri qawl al-bariyah. But the reality is those words don't go from their throat. Just words that you hear. For this description is particularly important. Like the Prophet ﷺ said, يَتَكَلَّمُونَ بِكَلِمَةِ الْحَقِّ. They speak words that are the truth. يَمْرُقُونَ مِنَ الْإِسْلَامِ كَمَا يَمْرُقُ السَّهْمُ مِنَ الرَّمِيَّةِ. They go out of Islam like the arrow goes out when it's shot at the game. In some of the narrations, the Prophet ﷺ mentioned, if I live to see them, I will kill them, the killing of Ad. And he said, طُوبَى لِمَنْ قَتَلَهُمْ وَقَتَلُوا. Paradise for the one who kills them or the one that is killed by them. And he said, هُمْ شَرُّ الْخَلْقِ وَالْخَلِيقَةِ. They are the worst of creation. He said, كِلَابُ أَهْلِ النَّارِ. الْخَوَارِجُ كِلَابُ أَهْلِ النَّارِ. They are the dogs of the hellfire. Here comes an important mas'ala. Are they Muslim or not? Because some of these ahadith are extremely staunch. The dogs of the people of the fire, who paradise for the one who kills them and they kill him. If I live to see them, I will kill them, the killing of Ad. It's staunch words. However, the scholars differed on it. And there were scholars from Ahl Sunnah who saw them that they left Islam. Like in the Jumhur, the majority, and from them and from the best of them is Ali radiallahu anhu himself considered them to be among the Muslims. Like they are bugha, yani rebels who caused harm to the Muslims. However, they should be seen as Muslims and not as kuffar. But sahih, it's true that there is a khilaf on the issue because of the severity of the ahadith that came with regard to the Khawarij. As for Ali radiallahu anh and those who are with him, they saw that these ahadith are a strong emphasis in fighting against them and a strong warning against being from them. And they said the reason why, it's not from Ali, like the ulama say, the reason why the hadith mentions them as kilabu ahli nar is because they attacked the Muslims like rabid dogs. Like a mad dog, they came and they slaughtered Muslims. And this is from min sifat al-Khawarij, that they murder the Muslims. We talk about the Khawarij al-Asr and we talk about certain things they did in killing the non-Muslims. You have to remember that these are a people whose the first time they turn their sword, it will be against Islam and against the Muslims before everybody else. Because we to them are kuffar. So for us, they are even willing to leave the non-Muslims if it's necessary, if they can kill people who they consider to be kuffar and apostates from among the Muslims. And because they attacked the Muslims like rabid dogs, like a pack of wolves or something, just tearing the Muslims apart, for they deserve al-jaza'u min jins al-amal, they deserve to be punished as the dogs of the people of the fire.